Hello everyone. It has been a very, very long time. It's actually been like 9 months since I've uploaded to this channel any form of content. And while I still see like the occasional comments and responses to things, obviously I haven't been active almost for the past year. And I'm hoping to change that. Moving into actually, let's let's get a little more intimate here. I do have a webcam, so this is, I guess, technically also my face reveal. So, um, hello, this is me. I have been super quiet with Overwatch for the past year or so, and when I stopped making videos, back in March maybe, I think it's now December 30th or so. I was really burning out in the game. I was struggling, kind of like personally with a lot of things. The last time I had uploaded my video was probably one of the roughest months. Moving into 2020, not really knowing what was going to happen with us, especially with COVID and everything. And I didn't have the motivation or the drive or the excitement, and I also didn't really feel making content wasn't the issue for me. The issue for me was just kind of like the lack of response that every like early content creator kind of goes through is having to grind through the pretty much lack of nothingness, right? And especially I feel like streamers probably experience this way more than like YouTubers or content creators in general. But you could stream, right, for like weeks or months or years to basically zero viewers and not really go anywhere, and that was something I wanted to avoid. And so I really didn't go for live streaming, also partially because I didn't have the internet strength to do so, right? I live in the middle of Vermont, and I didn't have the internet capability to even consider streaming. Our internet was so bad. And now I'm working out of this awesome office space, just because since COVID I've been able to work remotely, and so I have a space with fast internet. So I was like, well, this could be a good time to maybe bring back some YouTube stuff, maybe some live content too, especially for people that are still kind of craving that a little bit. Because I do, at the end of the day, right? I still want to produce content, and I now have the time to do so, especially after the end of 2020 and kind of the way that work and everything has kind of shifted around. And I would love to come back and do more consistent stuff. It's just not knowing if there's an audience here for us. I think I'm not like a Zen one trick, although I could be if that's gonna bring me in like numbers, but I don't want to like force myself to play a hero and kind of destroy matches, because that's not like really fair to everyone. Like, I can acknowledge that one tricking exists in the game, but it can sometimes be a really awful experience for everyone else on the receiving end, especially if you're not established, or even if you are established and it doesn't work. So I think there is some hesitancy there, and I don't know kind of what to do at this point. So I'm making this video. I script all of my videos. This is the only video that I've yet to script, basically. Even my last update video was scripted. So you're seeing the wheels turn kind of live in action. I'm here to ask you what kind of content you want to see, whether you want to see Zen gameplay or educational stuff, or if you want to see more live. If you want me to push more of the live gameplay, and then I can upload kind of like the VODs or the highlights from those experiences. The thing is, growing on Twitch and YouTube and on any live platform is extremely difficult, especially in an oversaturated market right now, and I don't want to burn myself on doing that when I could have invested my time elsewhere. So I'm hoping that the few of you that might be watching this, because this channel has been so quiet, and clicked on this video in hopes of kind of seeing where things are going. Things are everything is kind of laid out on the table right now. It's just a matter of deciding and picking what I want to move forward with, and I never plan on letting I never originally planned on letting the channel die, right? And I say die in like quotes, because it's only been like 9 months, and I know channels that have been vacant or like channels that have not been as active. So at this point, I'm just kind of wondering if this is a platform, especially with Overwatch 2 coming out hopefully early of next year. I'm really crossing my fingers on that one. If you want to see kind of both Overwatch and Overwatch 2 Zen gameplay, like if that's a market I can tap into. I recently started playing again just a couple of weeks ago, casually, not super hardcore competitively, and I've learned all of the roles with probably the exception of Lucio. I feel like Lucio I'm not as competent on as everyone else. So I could definitely do like some variety content. Or if you want to see more of like the one trick angle, I'm happy to pursue that. Zen is my favorite character to play, so I don't mind playing him. It's just he doesn't always work in every situation, and I know that can be frustrating for people that are playing. Competitively, I'm sitting in two totally different SR ranges. My main account is actually like 3,400. I think I'm around 3,400, and my alt account I basically Zen one tricked with my friend who plays ball, and we hit. I think I placed 3,900 and then climbed to like 41 or 42. So kind of kind of a variety of content there, so I'm happy to play on kind of at either of those ranges. Typically though, at the 3,400 range, I'm pretty much exclusively solo on my main account. Anytime I'm doing is on my side account, just to keep those totally separate. So let me know. I'm back, kinda, and I'm really excited to see what Overwatch 2 brings, especially to see kind of what they do with Zen, especially with like skill trees, because that's something that I have been looking forward to for a very long time. Very excited for that. But again, like I feel like Overwatch is in a really, really weird state right now. I don't want to say Overwatch is dying because people have been saying Overwatch has been dying since like the third week of the game launched. And obviously Blizzard released their numbers not too long ago with how many active players there are, and so the game isn't dying. I think it's kind of been in a weird stagnation, purgatory kind of situation for the past like year or two, maybe. I think they really need to overhaul kind of the way they want to design the game and push forward, especially just like the lack of heroes in the game and new heroes and fresh content, and we haven't seen anything in a very long time, and it's really hard to stick with this game. But obviously channels, especially like with YouTube channels, it's really hard to do variety content as a small channel. If you're already established, I think it works a lot better, but I don't know if there's potential there to do variety content. And even if I did do variety content, I don't know what I would do, because Overwatch is the only game that I feel like I know inside out for the most part. Other than like older kind of niche games, and I'm not sure if there's a market for those either, just because Overwatch is so unique, and there hasn't been anything like this, and there isn't currently anything like this, and I think everyone has like a love-hate relationship with Overwatch. I think people love the game so passionately, and we're let down and we're disappointed in kind of the lack of direction, or like the lack of content, or just kind of like it feels very much like a one-sided relationship, that the players are just so passionate and in love with the game, and we don't get that same feeling from the other side. And I'm hoping that's something that also might get fixed on Blizzard's end, because we know it's not a money thing. I don't know, it'll be interesting to see. But welcome back. Hello. Hi, this is my face. I've considered doing some like live content, like I said, with Twitch, but if you have watched all the way through this, I am very fortunate and appreciative that you've stuck with me through this long. It sounds really weird because I haven't uploaded a ton of content, but I know there are a few people that really enjoyed it, and so I hope that you'll say hi, say hello. I hope you'll introduce yourself in the comments. I hope you'll mention what about my content drew you in, what you want to see in the future, and just like anything. You can say like anything, just please don't be negative about anything. So until then, I guess I'll hopefully see you guys soon, and regardless of what format or type of content that is, I hope you'll be there with me. Thanks, guys.